What's up YouTube? Jeff from the Style O.G. And today's video is all about how to dress well even when you're broke. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern discussing men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. Make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends, salute. Now trust me, I understand how challenging it can be to dress as well as you would like when your pockets aren't where you would like them to be. But I've been able to accumulate a pretty good wardrobe over the years using these tips and secrets I'm gonna share with you today. For each of these tips, I've got practical examples that I personally use to save money. So without further ado, let's get right into them. Style tip number 1 on how to dress well, even when you're broke, spend more money on quality core pieces, especially shoes. I know you're like, hold up OG, you're supposed to be teaching me how to dress well when I'm broke. But hear me out. When you spend more money on these quality pieces, especially shoes, they'll last longer. You won't have to replace the cheap ones over and over and over, where you wind up spending more money. Let me give you an example. Here are 2 shoes that I've had for about 4 years or so. $400 pair, $100 pair. I would alternate them here and there every other day. Well, what happened is, when the soles on these wore out, I couldn't wear them anymore because they couldn't be resold. These I resold 2 or 3 times, and they still almost look brand new. Spend more on quality shoes, they'll last you longer, you get more bang for your buck. Style tip number 2 on how to dress well, even when you're broke, mix high and low. Now what this means is, surround a high quality investment piece with less expensive supplemental pieces. When you do this, the high quality piece raises the feel of the rest of the items. Let me give you a practical example. As you can see in this picture, this double-breasted jacket I have on costs $600. However, the dress shirt, $20 from JCPenney. Pants, $6 from the thrift store, and the Stan Smiths were $75. So although the jacket was $600, the rest of the outfit was only $100. But the overall looks high quality. So yeah, that's right, you heard me, $6 for those pants. Which brings us to tip number 3 on how to dress well, even when you're broke. Shop at thrift stores and good neighborhoods. See, I live in the Philadelphia area, but I went to a Goodwill in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, which is a nice suburb. Found $6 pants. Yes, I had to fight through some smelly clothes, and you have to be patient. But when you're broke, you gotta make an extra effort. So go to those thrift stores in a good neighborhood, and you'll stretch your dollar. Now, if you make this great find at the thrift store, you're probably gonna have to take it to the tailor to get it to fit just right. Which brings us to tip number 4 on how to dress well, even when you're broke. Tailor something you already have. Let me give you a practical example. I had to go to a wedding recently in a warm weather climate, and I didn't want to buy a new suit. I happened to look in the closet, and I had this old cotton suit that I've never bothered to get altered. Took it, got it tailored, cost about $40, as opposed to the hundreds of bucks I would have spent on a new suit. So when you tailor something you already have, it's like you bought something new. Speaking of clothes you already have, brings us to tip number 5 on how to dress well, even when you're broke. Properly maintain and care for the clothes you already have. When you do this, it makes your investment last longer, making it so you don't have to re-up as often, saving money. For example, with shoes, take them off within 24 hours, put a shoe tree in to help maintain and shape. Suits, only dry clean them twice a year. Follow the care instructions on all your clothes, making your money last longer. Style tip number 6 on how to dress well, even when you're broke, know what sizes and brands fit you, and head over to eBay. I use this trick all the time to build my wardrobe without paying retail. Here's an example. You see this white dinner jacket right here? It's in J. Crew's store right now for $5.25. I paid $2.10. Go on eBay, put your size in, wait for it to pop up. As you can see here, this jacket right here is on eBay for $226. $300 savings. So know your sizes and don't pay retail. Now, if you insist on shopping retail, use tip number 7 to dress well, even when you're broke. Sign up for your favorite store's email newsletter. The reason why you want to do this is they'll send you deals they don't advertise to the general public to keep you coming back. For example, I signed up for the Gap's newsletter. They sent me this email where I got an extra 40% off that advertised sale prices. Staying with retail brings us to number 8 on our list of the tips to dress well even when you're broke. Knowing what days and seasons you get the best deals. Let me give you some examples. It's been shown online that men's clothes go on sale on Tuesdays up to 40% off. Shoes are usually less expensive on Wednesdays. Suits, less expensive in January and February. Sneakers, November and April. You catch my drift. Do a little research, be a savvy shopper, and you'll save a lot of money. Style tip number 9 on how to dress well, even when you're broke. Only buy trendy clothes from fast fashion stores like H&M, Zara, and Uniqlo. The reason why I say this, less money, less regret. I dress in classic clothes most of the time, but every once in a while, I want to try the new trends. But instead of buying this $2,000 souvenir jacket I saw on Mr. Porter, I bought a $50 version on ASOS. After a while, didn't want any more, but I'm only out 50 bucks. Save the trends for the fast fashion stores. Which brings us to our 10th and final tip on how to dress well, even when you're broke. Try to stay away from these trendy clothes, especially complicated, fussy ones. Complicated clothes tend to look dated much more quickly, whereas your basic, simple clothes, such as a suit, jeans, t-shirt, look timeless and classier, lasting much longer, giving you better bang for your buck. Okay, so there you have it. 10 ways to still dress well, even when you're broke. Let me know in the comment section any tips you have to dress fresh when your pockets are a little thin. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. We're here every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, and I'll meet you here.